Congratulations! You have found WresleShoot, hosted by the Wild Thing Rob Wilds and the ladies' man Chris Casanova. Combined, we have 40 years of wrestling experience, and we're here to share those experiences, stories, and knowledge with you over the podcast airwaves. We'll be joined by friends of ours from time to time to share their stories and experiences with you as well. So climb aboard the crazy train we call WresleShoot. We know how to do it, and we do it real well. Oh, yeah, baby. And we're back. Welcome to another episode of WresleShoot. I'm your host, the Wild Thing, Rob Wilds, bringing to you the greatest and most passionate wrestling podcast out there, joined, of course, by the lovely and talented, my hetero life mate, Chris Casanova. What's up, sweetie?
What's up, man? Love the hat today.
Are you like? Boom,
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little flashy, you know, mixing the lights with the darks. Feeling super.
Looks very Castro, San Francisco-ish, like
fuck you.
district, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, he's saying that I'm hanging around in the gay district in San Francisco. But that's funny that you call me the gay when of course we've been promoting for the past few weeks your fantastic, fabulous tour as a gay stripper. Here we go, guys. Chris Casanova's live tour. No cover, no condoms. Chris, man, do you want to get off any new dates?
I have no dates right now, but coming soon.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get back to that. So,
okay,
brother, every day I'm eking a little bit closer to Tampa. Looks like I'm going to be there right around 420 this year. I'm pretty damn excited about that. And we got a pretty cool show put together today. We got a guest. We're just waiting for him to show up, but he should be here any old minute. Until then, Chris, what was our big idea of what we're going to do today with the bits?
Oh, we're going to do a little bit of a switch today. So,
switcheroo.
I'm sorry? Like, wow.
I said we're going to do the switcheroo. But before that, Chris, we have to be faithful. We have to leave the dance with the ones who brung us. So we got to pay a little bit of recognition to ZipRecruiter. Oh. That's right, ZipRecruiter. If you are an employee looking for a qualified, not somebody you got to hit and miss with somebody who's got a track record of qualifications to fit right into what you need, ZipRecruiter is waiting for you. And if you are an employee looking for a new job, looking for your skills to be used in the right locations, then there's nothing better than me, ZipRecruiter.
All right. I'll finish it up, man.
Oh, God damn it.
My ears are hurting.
That's a good song.
What's that? I'm sorry.
I thought it was a good song. You hurt my feelings.
Oh, you go sit in the corner and cry?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm over it.
Okay, you're over it. Okay. So, see why 2 million employers have used ZipRecruiter for their hiring needs. Find your next great hire or job opportunity with ZipRecruiter. Millions of jobs.
ZipRecruiter! Happy I was doing jazz fingers, you son of a bitch. Don't be like that. So anyway, yes, we are doing What Up, Jay Ness, my dude. You know what I like about Jay Ness the most is that screen name. It's just like, I can't remember what movie it was, but they're like, it's Ness, where you say your name and then you add Ness. Like you are Chris Ness. I am Rob Ness.
I don't know that movie at all.
Oh, well, you suck. Anyway, doing the old switcheroony, the jiggity boom bob. Today, I'm going to do epic wrestling fails. Oh. Today is my section, and Chris, I think we have a pretty good one we have chosen in...
Oh, my gosh.
Giant Gonzalez. Now, before we really get into it, I would like to focus your eyes to the crotchal region there and look at that borderline pornographic outfit they first wanted him to wrestle.
Is that supposed to be pubes? His pubes there or
That's
what?
what it looks like with the little treasure trail. Now, of course, NBC stepped in, standards and practices, and said there is absolutely no fucking way that guy is going to be on our TV program. So they went for version 2, which also didn't quite make television. And that's this guy. Oh,
Is that real fur?
That is real fur attached to the bodysuit. Thank God they didn't go with that. Could you imagine the awkward places that you would get hot trying to have a match wearing that?
Jesus Christ. I mean, look at that. That's something you would buy out of fucking Halloween spirit store. Seriously, dude.
Totally, dude.
Like a giant kid's costume right there, like for like $30.
Now, okay, let me just real fast. Let's find a better picture of him here. Here he is dwarfing Jerry the King Lawler. I mean, look at the monstrous size of this guy. So anyway, George spelled Jorge Gonzalez got his sporting career as an NBA draft. In 1998, he was drafted by the Hawks. I think he was
1988, maybe, right? Was it 88?
What did I say?
1998.
Oh yeah, 88. I believe he was like number 50 or that in the selections.
Oh, okay. Wow.
He was contracted in Argentina to another, quote, professional team, but the Hawks called for a buyout and found out it would be a whopping $30,000. So they paid it and they took him, and they realized that he stinks on ice because his knee injuries were really bad at the time. So he's having a hard time really running, jumping to put it up, any of that shit.
Yeah.
But of course, would he really have to jump to put it up? He just walk over and go, "Oh, it's in."
That's what I'm saying, man. You're like fucking set. What was he? What was his height again? Like 7'2" or something like that?
He was pretty big. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. But being signed in 88, in 98, Ted Turner finally just walked up to him and said, "Look, man, you stink on ice, and we can't keep you on here playing basketball. You're just a bench warmer. Want to be a pro wrestler?" Knowing he's about to get fired, Turner had said, you don't get to do this anymore. Do you want to do this now? And he was like, sure. So he went over there and he was getting a massive babyface push. Massive.
Oh, it's Elegante, right?
What's that?
Was it Elegante? Is that what his name is?
Elegante in WCW. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They had him with, what was it, Missy Hyatt? And for 2 years he was there. They were putting him in with like Sid and One Man Gang, and they even put him in a quick thing with Flair trying to get him over. It just wasn't working out.
He was the shit. I bet you him and Sid's match was probably garbage, man. Because not to blame Sid, but
so then for some reason McMahon, because we all know McMahon looks at big guys and goes, "Well, goddamn, pal, that's what I want over here. Get me that big Mexican, or you're fired."
Argentinian, to be correct, but
so yeah, that's true. So they introed him at the Royal Rumble in '93, where he wasn't actually booked on the card, but he jumped in there with a little Harvey Whippleman hanging off his nutsack. Let's go!
He's big as your kneecap, dude. He comes up to your knees, man.
Yeah, you trip on him. Oh, I killed my manager. And they bring him to the Rumble simply to get in there and eliminate The Undertaker. Like, what a phenomenal start. Off to WrestleMania to wrestle The Undertaker.
Wow.
I mean, The Undertaker.
God.
And look at how he dwarfs the big man.
Like a foot, dude, almost. Like,
it's amazing. I'll tell you the truth. When I was a young man, when this match came out, I really actually enjoyed it. Because what worked with me was it put Undertaker over to the next level, because every time the Giant would slam him, he would just jump up and do that pose, walk right up to his face, boom.
Yeah.
Wow. But even a series with the Undertaker couldn't get him over. He couldn't get over dicking around with Tatanka. He just, everywhere he went, they just didn't like him. And this was a mistake. Why would you put the microphone to that idiot's mouth? Don't. You shouldn't. Don't.
And he's just one of those big guys that came over. He just wasn't athletic. He could barely move. I mean, I don't know what they thought he could be a wrestler. I mean, gosh, at least Kevin Nash and Show and Kane.
But see, my feeling isn't necessarily where yours is. My feeling is if Vince grabbed him and said, okay, we're going to put you in with some guys and get you retrained, teach you how to be a worker. But instead, Vince threw a shitload of money at him and wanted to utilize it immediately. And that's what they did. And it was a huge, huge fail.
Yeah.
And
retraining for sure.
Thanks for letting me do it this week. The epic wrestling fails. I can see why you love it so much. That's fun when you're the one actually putting it together.
It's fun, right? I mean,
it is fun. It was a good idea. I don't know if it was yours or mine, but whoever it was a good idea.
Toast to that, man.
Probably mine.
Probably.
That was a little cheer for me. Anyway, our guest is here. Shall we welcome him in?
Please.
All right, boys and girls watching all over internet land, Roku TV, and that other TV thing that starts with a T. I can never remember the goddamn name of it. But allow me to bring on a fellow old muttonhead wrestler just like us, an old schooler, a ring greaser, Carnage Perez.
Ooh. Hey, what's going on, fellas? How we doing?
Oh, God, just another day in paradise, don't you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate you having me on, man. I hear a lot about you guys. You guys have a great show, and I'm just glad to be a part of it, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, well, thanks for coming on. Like I said, we like to bring on younger guys, but getting the dudes who have just been there, like the real ring greasers like us, like those are the guys who really put out the necessary knowledge, not just the let me get myself over and have a little bit of fun, just jawing around with you guys.
That's right, man. That's all of them. Their philosophy and all old school stuff is almost gone, dude. I mean, there's not many of us guys left, and I see it every time I go into a locker room, and it's harder and harder sometimes to watch because it just makes my eyes bleed watching these young pieces of crap getting in there, and all they care about is getting all their spots in and getting everything else in. And I don't know how many times I've had guys come up to me, these young kids, oh yeah, Carnage, we're going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I'm like, dude, I said, you might as well just shut your mouth because I lost you as soon as you opened it. I said, we'll call it in the ring, and that's going to be about it. Whatever spot you think you're going to get in, you might as well just forget it because I'm going to change it as soon as the bell rings.
Yeah. Dude, totally. There was these guys, don't even remember the names. Reigns says, hello, bad boy.
Hello, bad boy.
But we're all going to take it equally.
All right.
But there were these kids, man, and there were these little skinny dudes. Little, young.
Probably like $1.30 each, man.
Yeah. And the promoter comes back and goes, all right, we're going to put you with those guys. They're going to go over. And we're like, all right, cool. He's like, all right, clean though. Wait, what? That's not going to work. There is no way that both of these dudes put together is going to put one of us down for 3 seconds. It's just not going to happen. And then they're like, well, here's some of the things we'd like to do. And I swear to God, this happened.
You love this story, man. I know you do, man.
I do, because it was so entertaining. I watched the levels of irritation like grow and then click into place, then grow and click. Oh.
Yeah.
These kids get on each side of them. They grab one arm. They start doing like these ringers and all these different
arms moving everywhere, man. Like,
and they're going like, okay, we do this. Oh no, wait, that's not what we do. It like, no, wait, not like that. It's like this. Finally, Chris rips his arms free and says, look, we're not going to do any of that shit. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to go out there. We're going to put you guys over. It's not going to be clean. And you're going to listen to us and you're going to look good. And if you don't, and you try to like, abuse us or take liberties, we're going to fuck you two up real bad.
Sometimes you got to put it out there, man. Like,
you should have, hey, it's that one or it's Cow Pants in Vegas. When on TV, this guy says to the kid he's working on the ring, who's just a sloppy piece of drizzling shits, he finally snatched this kid in a hard way headlock, and he meant just to say it to him, but the TV camera picked up, all right, son, time to go to school. And he just headlock take over and went to work stretching this kid for the next 5 minutes.
Hey, sometimes you got to do it, man. You know, they need a lesson sometimes. You know, they come into this business, they think just because they watch Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, you know, they think they got everything licked and they're going to come in there and try to call all this stuff. And it's like, no, man, it's not how it works. There's ring psychology, okay? If you're going up against an old school guy, he needs to call the match and you need to listen. And then whatever needs to happen, he'll make it happen. You just need to have faith in him, have trust, and just listen. Listen. That's the whole thing. And they don't do that anymore, man. They just don't care. All they care about is getting their shit in, and that's it. And it's like, no, that's not how it works, bro.
No.
Remember these kids said to me and Chris, a different set of kids, oh, well, we're gonna get our shit in tonight. And I said, no, you're not. No, that's not how it's gonna go, dude. We're going over. It was going over like this, and that's the end of it. Yeah. They're like, oh well, you know, we still got this and this and this we're gonna do, and we're not gonna do any of that.
No, it's not gonna happen. There was this promotion I worked for a long time ago. It was my first time working for them, and they put me in the main event with this kid. They want me to put him over for the belt, and the promoter says, "Look, dude," he said, "we got a lot of time left over. I need about 20 minutes." I'm like, yeah, no problem, dude. I can do that. So we're in the back. He's telling me he went through about 15 minutes of stuff. And I'm like, dude, I said, you lost me, bro. I'm not listening to you, man. I said, be a professional. Let's go out here and do some business. We get out there. We're in Virginia, to mind you. Virginia is a no-bleed state. We get in the ring. We're about 4 minutes in. He throws me into the corner, comes in a little bit too high with a knee, makes me bite my tongue, and here comes the blood 5 minutes into the match. So I got to end it. So I take a swing at him. He ducks. I punch him 3 more times. I left his face to be closed up with 17 stitches. Wow. He ran out of the ring. The match was over, got thrown out. Nobody gets the belt. The promoter, I look in the back. He's standing there. His mouth is open. He's like, and he's looking at his watch, and he's looking at me with his mouth open. I'm like, like this. And then I just left the ring. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's like, you know, they don't want to listen. You know, they don't want to, you know, just they're all about getting their shit in. And that's basically it. They don't want to listen to anything. And sometimes you just got to break them down. You got to stretch them a little bit, and you just got to, you know, show them what it's like in the real world in there, you know, and you know, I love doing it.
Man, gosh, well said. Like,
seriously, you get those promoters like you just described. His guy's arms folded and shit, looking all pissy, man. You remember that guy? We came back after that abortion match with that Hellfire and another faggot. We were done, dude. We just went to work, whooped these guys' asses, and pinned them hard way. And we were out of there. And the promoter's got his arms folded at us. And I said, only words that better come out of your mouth are thank you as you hand us our envelopes. And he went, thank you. And we left. Oh, shit. Damn it, Chris. We forgot to get into the next bit. But real quick, just so everybody understands the rules of WresleShoot, we don't have many rules, but we do have 3. We don't talk about religion. We don't talk about politics. And most of all, we don't
pull any punches.
That's right.
Yeah, repeating rule number 3 again.
Don't pull any punches.
Okay, just making sure.
That's the cardinal one. I'm so glad we get to do that fucking sound bit again. Holy shit, I'm a dork. Anyway, Chris, I say it's time, and I hope you don't mind joining us, Carnage. It's time to do my bit that you're going to handle tonight, Legends of the Squared Circle, where we pretty much pick a legend out and we get into it. So, Chris, who are we talking about tonight?
Well, it's going to be one of your favorite wrestlers.
One of my favorites?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now,
okay.
You want a couple guesses?
I do. I got it, dude. Because it makes sense. It just goes together. You're going to Undertaker. Because of the El Gante, the Giant Gonzalez, Undertaker.
Nah, you're cold, man.
I'm cold?
Yeah. Guess again.
Is it because we were talking to you? Is it Bret Hart?
No. Still a little cold.
Arn Anderson?
Get a little warm.
I'm getting, God damn it. Oh, what? It's Ric Flair.
You're getting hot, man.
Dude, would you just fucking tell me?
You always tell you? Okay.
Fuck's sakes.
It's your favorite wrestler, not other than Paul Roma.
What? Well, you motherfucker, you. Oh, oh, dude. Okay, I get the rib, and I get that you're trying to get me to go off on a fucking rant here, but you're going to embarrass me in front of our company. Don't make me rant. Oh, God damn it!
Look at that power and glory here with Hercules and Slick. Look how great Paul Roma looks. He was
Look at those untrustworthy, beady Dago fucking eyes of his. Look at that. Look at him looking like he's just gonna rob you out back.
I think he looks great, man. He was a great worker. Such a legend.
It doesn't matter. It's not about if he's a great worker. That's not what I'm talking about. God damn it, Paul. You're a fucking coward. That's what I'm talking about, you pussy. You fucking forgotten horseman. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, look how dashy he looks there. I could get that poster for you if you want, man.
Look how awkward he looks, man. The best part of that picture is the chick in the background, but she's always been the best part of that whole segment. Oh, for fuck's sakes, really? Look at him, dude. He's holding a microphone for the great ones. That's how much of a horseman that little bastard is. Let me fucking tell you something, Roma. You know what you do with old, useless horsemen? You take them out to the field and you shoot them and you sell them for glue. You're going to be the glue horseman. I've been calling you out for over a year. You fucking chicken shit.
Oh, and he's never, all the time you've called him out, he hasn't responded yet?
Not once. Not once. People are taking notice, Paul. People are starting to notice that you have a vagina, much like Cody Rhodes. Now, am I just picking a moment to talk about Cody Rhodes? No, sir, I think not. Look, he's got a camel toe in this picture. And look at his wife's got a nutsack. What is going on here? God damn it, Chris. Why'd you have to get me all fucking worked up?
All right, settle down. He's got a school, though.
Yeah, and how many superstars have come out of that school?
Oh, shit.
Quite a few. Right?
None, right? None, probably. None. I don't know of anybody.
Now, see, we were gonna end this bit trying to put Paulie over. But you spoke the truth, sir. Fuck you, Roma. How many legends have you trained? Dude.
That's right. Exactly. Nobody.
I know you've been on TV, but let me tell you something. If somebody was online blatantly calling me out to my face, my vagina wouldn't suddenly tighten up and I go hide in a corner. You beady Dago fuck.
We got to arrange on the show, man.
Yeah, dude, bring it, Paul. Fucking show, dude. Let's do it in person and film it. Come on, Paul. We're both very experienced at meeting up with people we got heat with, putting it on TV and making a few bones. Let's make a few bones.
Yeah, come on, Paul. Get some testicular fortitude, brother, and call this guy out, man.
Yeah, and you know what? It's not like I just run around spending all my time beating up on fucking legends. I mean, except these motherfuckers right here.
Goddamn.
Ted DiBiase and Hacksaw Jim Duggan because they are trying to run against the presidential bid of Duke the Dumpster Drosy and the Wild Thing Rob Wilds 2024. Let's take out the trash in DC. Carnage, am I going to get your vote, buddy?
Hey, you know it, man. I'm all about taking out the trash, brother. I do it every time I get in the ring.
All right.
Hell yeah, man.
Let's see. Kids don't want to be wrestlers these days. They want to be YouTube wrestling influencers.
Oh, my God.
You
Good
ain't
call out,
wrong.
man. That's so true.
You ain't wrong. People trying to get over on the hard work of somebody else.
That's right. Exactly. That's the way it is.
We're broadcasting as well as from the Off the Hook Studios. We're also over at the ASAP network, and we have figured it out to where we can now start getting comments from you guys in your chat room. So feel free to talk away at us and make something happen over here. By the way, Chris,
damn engagement. What?
Eat my ass with a spoon, you prick. Don't you ever throw me under the proverbial Roma again.
I thought it was funny, man. I'll get that poster for you too.
Oh, God. I wish you would, so I can make a video of me setting it on fire. Just like I'm going to make a video of me spray painting over this Duggan DiBiase 24 t-shirt. Other way around, DiBiase Duggan 24. Don't vote for them. Fuck those guys.
No. Yeah, fuck those guys, man.
I mean, think
Forget
about
them.
it. You get one guy who's in trouble for embezzling for charities, and you get another guy whose main vice presidential platform is, I'm going to lower the cost of lumber. Ho! Tough guy. Oh, God.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
would sooner vote for Cody Rhodes Camel Toe. That's what I'm saying. Camel Toe for Prez 2024.
Yep. Exactly.
Gosh, that's
Oh,
hilarious.
Jesus Christ. So this is fun so far. I love getting the old heads on with us.
So how
man.
long have you had heat with Roma, man?
You know, I don't even really have any heat with Roma. You know what it is? I'll tell you where it comes from. I'm a big comedy.
Get ready for the rant, okay? He's going to
big
rant for a little bit.
comedy
So get
fan.
ready.
So I used to watch Tosh Point Up. And he used to call out on Anderson on a regular basis, and I would never respond. Recently, I listened to one of Ard's podcasts where they started talking about, would you go beat that Daniel Tosh up already? Oh, I would if he gave me the opportunity. And I'm like, wait a minute. Who has always just kind of struck a raw nerve with me that I would like to smack in his face just once? I'll even take a smack back if it's just once.
Right.
And I think it's that Dago little motherfucking Roma, dude. I mean, your biggest hit was being a horseman for about 18 and a half seconds. Now, let me tell you something. We had Buff Bagwell in this very program, and he really appreciated this very hat with this scarf. So much so that on the air, he inducted us into the NWO. So now I'm coming at Roma with an NWO attitude where I want to bitch slap him and spray paint him.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. I like the spray paint part. Yeah, that's good, man.
You hear me, Roma, motherfucker? Quit hiding out there in your what the fuck is the name of the school? Paradise Alley gimmick. Fuck that gimmick. Fuck you and your fucking gimmick.
It's not too far from you, man. It's like in Connecticut or something like that, isn't it?
Is it? Should I just drive over there and walk into Roma's school?
Fucking
You
drive
might as well, because he ain't coming to you, because he ain't nothing but a little punk ass.
All right, I need a cameraman and an address. I'll go bang right on his door. I'll climb into his room. I won't even wipe my feet first.
That's right.
I'll grind my soles all up into his mat and be like, come on, pretty boy.
Jim Powers will be there.
I'll get Jim Powers to go beat his ass for me. Oh, who am I kidding? Jim Powers can't beat his way out of a sack. He was too busy blowing Patterson.
Oh,
am I
along
wrong?
with many others too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so angry. I'm not Italian. Why are you calling me? Who gives a shit? You were going to get a belt. You were going to be in Mania. What is wrong with you?
And some of these guys just, they're just a bunch of sissies, man. They just can't handle it. It's like, it's all part of the gimmick, dude. Just go with it, man. Do what you're told. You're getting paid. You're getting a push. Just go with it, man. Need it for all it's worth. Worry about the other stuff later when you're retired.
That's been a problem with young wrestlers forever, man. We had a school back in Sacramento, and we trained this kid who looked strikingly like a young Bob Backlund.
Oh,
and I thought,
yeah, dude. Could have been his freaking son for sure.
I said, hey, man, listen, we're going to take you aside. We're going to put you in a red singlet. No, what it wasn't. It was the Butcher, not a singlet. Put you in a red Butcher.
Yeah.
And you're going to go out there. We're going to give you the little flat top because they already had shaved hair. We'll make it a flat top. Take this girl to the ring with you, this chick Lexi, and go out there and say, my name is Wayne Backlund. No relation. And see how that works. Say it just like I did. He did. The place blew the roof off. We were advertising that match as a UWA wrestling school student championship match. So they weren't even workers. You're just a student. We sent him out there to get all the heel heat so they could get all the glory. But, dude, they loved it. They loved that Bob Backlund reference, and he started crying about it that night. Oh, I'm not Wayne Backlund. My gimmick is voodoo. Your gimmick is what? Voodoo? Dude, you're a white kid from the suburbs, and you're voodoo. Get the fuck out of here.
I think he meant doo-doo because he was the shit. That's what the problem was.
Yeah.
Even Honky Tonk ribbed on him that night. Did you say voodoo?
What the hell are you talking about? Voodoo.
He goes, well, that was my backyard gimmick, and that's your problem. And he just got up and left.
Backyarders. Oh my God. What trash, man.
He
Backyard trash.
He paid to come get trained. And then he wanted to fight his success every step of the way. And it's just ludicrous.
Unfortunately.
Huh? They watch too much of that Monday Night Raw stuff, man. That's all it is. They sit back, they look at that, they think, oh, I'm a professional wrestler. Let me get in the ring because I wrestled in my friend's backyard in front of my family and friends of 5. And so now I think I can be a mega star on the indie circuit. So let me get in there and get all my shit in. And it's ridiculous, man. That's why probably 90% of these guys go down in flames. They get beaten. They get thrown out of the business because they don't deserve to be in it.
You know something you could try that's just good for a laugh for you. You can tell me about it. I'll laugh with you. But next time the kid goes, oh, I gotta get my shit in. Say, what shit is that? The first move that he says, be like, now wait a minute, I do that move. I think that's my shit. I think
he goes to the next move.
Well, how about if I do this, dude? I do that too. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I like that, man. I'm gonna have to try that.
Just shut him down, man. Like the first 3-4 moves he mentions, just shut him down.
Yeah, dude. Why are you biting off all my shit, dude? I appreciate you're preparing to work me, but come on, dude.
Oh goodness, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I got a match in May against some jabroni named Truck 30. He's like a Stone Cold wannabe guy. He's supposedly an old school, but the dude can't even cut a promo. He's like complete trash.
Wait,
and so I can't wait to wrestle this guy because I just can't wait to see. Huh?
What's his name? Truck 30?
His name is Truck 30, and he does like a Stone Cold gimmick. I never heard of the guy. He's supposedly been wrestling for like over 20 years, but I never heard of the dude. So I don't know. But in Atlanta, Georgia, on May 26th, I'll meet this guy and we'll see what he's got. And I can't wait for him to try to call some stuff because I might use your idea there, and we'll see what happens.
How far is Hotlanta from Tampa? God damn it! God, what are you doing it?
Oh, I don't know. It's May 26th through the 29th. It's a 4-day event. It's called MomoCon 2022. It's at Atlanta, Georgia. I don't remember the address, but yeah, we're gonna have Kane is gonna be on there, and then we're gonna have like 4 nights of matches and everything else. And so they put me in there with this jabroni, and so I just can't wait. I've already cut about 2 promos on him, and I can't wait to go in there and just smack him right in his mouth. So, and yeah, I don't know what he's expecting out of me, except that I'm just going to go in there, tell him what a punk ass he is, and just bitch slap him, and that's pretty much going to be it.
I kind of want to be there.
6.5 hours.
See, I knew it was only like 6 hours. I'm moving to Tampa next month.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's going to be at Atlanta, Georgia, man. So it should be a good time. Big 4-day event, man.
I'll be in touch. Do you think they'll let me do a run-in?
I don't see why not, man.
Oh, making my dick move. Damn.
Well, I'm going to be a heel, so maybe you could be my manager, man, and we can get some cheap licks into this guy's ass.
There you go.
Good licks, too, because we all know Rob works that heel manager gimmick like a fucking champ.
You know it.
I swatted fucking Big Ugly in the chair when you put him into the ropes. He knew it was coming, and he still went, God damn, as he walked away.
Yeah.
I was like, was that a sell or no? Sorry.
Now you threw it in a little bit on him.
I throw it in a little bit on everybody. That's why I can never cry when they blast me back.
Yeah, well, you got to, man. You got to show them, who's boss, and that there is some legitimacy in there, and hey.
Well, there used to be, and I feel like, well, I mean, there are still guys coming out who are shooters. I mean, there's got to be some old school trainers who were like, no, you're going to still learn how to shoot. You're not going to graduate in 3 months. You're going to graduate in 6.
Well, I'll tell you, the Gangrel, he's got his training school down in Florida. And I tell you, I've talked to him a little bit about his training, and what he does, which I really respect, is all his guys, when they all start, guys and girls, sorry, when they're all training, they all train outside the ring.
Yep.
And he teaches them that they need to earn the respect to get into the ring and work. And so he does a lot of his training outside of the ring. before they get in there. And I really respect him for doing that, because it really shows the way it should be, is that ring is something to be respected. And it's not just, a trampoline or some playground or something like that. That's where it all happens, man. That's where you entertain the fans. Everything comes to play, and you really need to respect all, everything inside there and your opponent. And if you don't, you don't deserve to be in it, period.
We ran kind of like that though when we had our school, but it wasn't that we didn't let him get in the ring. We did, but first they did like 150 wall squats. Then they had to go run the diamond 20 times. Then they had to hit the weights. Then when everything is rubbery, okay, get in, but don't hit the ropes. Don't try to fucking play around.
You're bumping, man. You're learning how to bump. Like, seriously. Like,
no, for the first 2 weeks, we didn't teach them to bump. We were bullpenning them on each other, making them, do the circle and the shoot.
But the shooting, I thought we were doing shooting, right? We were shooting, then they were bumping, right? Or after?
Were they doing bumping then too? Yeah. I don't know. We were turning out some good
combination. They didn't really learn how to do
business when we were done.
Yeah, they earned it for sure.
They earned
their stripes, man. That's what I'm saying.
Like that.
Well, they need to, man. There needs to be more legit training schools out there. A lot of them are just trash, dude. I mean, all they're doing is just trying to make money, and they're taking advantage of these kids, and there just needs to be some real legit stuff.
Yeah, expedited training.
Yep.
Come on in, get a pair of boots, and we'll have you fucking working matches in a month.
When is that? Yeah. Expedited training, man. Like that just setting them up for failure, to be honest.
Yeah, well, pretty much, man.
One thing that you and I, Chris, have always agreed on is if you're not ready to go out and work a squash match after 30 days, and you got no business here anyway.
Right.
Yeah, that was taught to me when I started. They're like, yeah, if you can't do a squash match.
But yeah, you're wasting your money here.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, so
we did a show every 2 weeks out of our school for these kids. I mean, they got trained early and hard.
Yeah.
That's the way the training should be, man. There's too many of these, training schools where it's air conditioned or it's nice heat and all of this stuff, and they run them through the drills and everything. Man, when I trained in a barn, no lie, in a barn out in the field, no AC, no air conditioning, on a dirt floor, and we were out there for, 6 to 8 hours a day. And it was brutal, dude. It was brutal. I mean, there was no mats on the floor outside the ring. There was none of that stuff. I would leave there every day just covered in dirt from the floor, and just, it was just wore you out. And kids today just don't know nothing like that.
No.
And you gotta love those strips of bruising you would get on your back from the ropes. But that didn't matter. You're still better show up to your next session and work through
That's right, man. Oh yeah, you got to go through it all. I mean, it's training today is just, I don't know. It's just again, they're just trying to rush them through to get the next group in to collect more money from them, and that's pretty much all they're doing. They're not looking at the legitimacy of teaching them to be a professional wrestling star. They're just teaching them to get in there and do some flippy shit, and and that's it.
That's what I really dig about Dustin Rhodes' school is he's not just about work. He's teaching them development. He's introducing them to money managers and pros who can make pro gear, and he's doing the whole thing. And the training itself is brutal. He fucks these kids up. It's awesome.
And that's the way it should be, man. I mean, they need to learn everything. You just can't go in there and teach them, just some moves and that's it. I mean, they need to know everything. Like you said, character development, finances. I mean, they need to know everything. Traveling, booking, promoting. I don't know how many times I see these young punks coming in there, they're talking about, I'm a professional wrestler. You never heard of them before. They sell nothing. They don't even have a picture. They don't have nothing, but yet they think they're this major superstar that everybody should know who the hell they are. And it's like, no, bro, you know nothing about this business. You know nothing about your character. You know nothing about anything. And to come in here and think that, you are completely wrong. You need to just get the hell out, basically.
Absolutely.
Well, the ass whoopings that instructors throw on their students for the first few weeks of their training is to beat those bad habits out of you. Like, don't come in here wearing sunglasses and take them off like that and tell me how you're the next big thing. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Like you're the Rock or something, man.
You don't even have pro boots, motherfucker. Now get in the ring. I got to show you something. You're gonna love this.
Yeah, that's the other thing. When do you ever see a training school teach them how to cut promos? I'm not. Yeah, ours did too. I mean, we learned to cut promos too, but nowadays you don't even see that. I mean, they they're just teaching them some basic stuff and then pushing them right on through. They know nothing, and you stick a microphone on some of these kids, and it's like, oh my God, my ears and eyes are bleeding. Listening to these kids trying to talk tough. And it's just, it's
kind of like it's like you trying to talk tough right there.
Yeah, it's like me trying to talk tough right now. I can't even do it. But all you jabronis out there know what I'm talking about. You suck on a mic. Stay off of it.
Or your opponent, man, come get some, right?
That's right. Yeah, you want some? Yeah, that's the piece of crap that I'm wrestling in May. He cuts a promo like a minute in the gym. He goes, Carnage, if you want some, come get some. And I saw the promo. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? I said, this is a 20-year veteran cutting a promo on somebody that he's going to be working. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And so I cut another promo telling him what a piece of shit he was about his promo. And so I'm like, this guy's a joke, man. I can't, I can't wait to get somebody like this in the ring because, you just want to just smack the shit right out of him.
I was going to say maybe it'd be safer for you just to, take a bump, sit in the first row, eat some popcorn, and watch him shadow wrestle.
Yeah, really. I throw a broom in there and say, here, wrestle that first. Then you can wrestle me, bro.
If you can get over on the broom, I'll give you a shot.
That's right.
That's funny. I trained with Paul DeMarco, and he would sit behind a plastic unfolding card table with a video camera set up, hand you a hairbrush, and cut a promo right now on him. Go. Yeah. And you're trying to cut a promo, and most of the time he'd say, boo, boring, and he'd throw a water bottle at you.
Yeah, they can't do it, man.
Promo or pain.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Promos are probably one of the more important things to do, especially nowadays with social media and everything else going on. I mean, if you can't talk on a microphone and try to put the promotion over, your opponent over, or even yourself over, if you can't do any of that, you have no business being a professional or even calling yourself a professional wrestler.
Truth.
So, I mean, it's not much, you can know all the basics you want, but basically you need to know how to speak properly, speak articulately, and just know how to get whatever it is that you're trying to get over.
Just get your point across, man. You got to get to the point versus a bunch of rambling and no one really understands what you're saying.
Yeah. It's horrible, dude. I don't know how many times I see these kids cutting promos like in the dark or something like that, and they're talking, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you." And come on, bro, just knock it off.
Hey, Rob, what's that question we posted up there, right? Did you have a question? Someone had a question. I think Rain had a question. There we go.
How is Carnage settling into his new role after he quit his shoot job and left Virginia? Probably much happier not being in Virginia, right?
Oh yeah, man! I tell you, it's been a big change. I moved down to Mississippi a few weeks ago, and it's been crazy, man.
Jimmy lives out there.
What's that?
Our boy, one of our guys on this network, Creepy Jimmy, lives out there.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want anybody to know creepy. I don't want nothing to do with any of that shit. Okay.
You don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with that, man. But no, I moved to Mississippi, and it's been great. I've been meeting some great people, and I didn't realize that Mardi Gras lasted like 2 weeks or something. I mean, because it seems like every day there's a parade, and I've been to like 4 parades already, and it's just I got so many damn beads. I probably got about 100 pounds worth of beads laying around here, and it's just
that's a lot of titties.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, I know, man. My arms were hurting from pulling my shirt up and down.
God
but
damn.
yeah. So, but but everything else is going great. I mean, it's just, it's going good, and I'm settling in, and I'm part owner of a promotion called ICW out of Mississippi here. We'll be putting on a show on April 9th in Columbus, Mississippi. It'll be our first show to be a promotion versus another promotion. I don't remember the name of the promotion. They're trash, so it doesn't matter. But
Doesn't matter,
so we're just going to beat the shit out of them anyway, so we don't care.
Well,
But
Chris,
so it's going good.
Do you think it's inappropriate for a shameless plug right now, Chris, or about Conquistadors?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, since you're a new promoter, we're waiting. I think the end of next month it finally closes and is official that we own the Conquistadors.
Oh, really?
So we're going to go out there working as Conquistadors and putting the young guys over.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm just kind of part owner now. I did have my own promotion back between 2016 or 2015 and 2018 in Virginia, and just got too much work, man. So now I'm working with about 2 or 3 other people now, helping to get things going on. So that way, most of the pressure's off of me. I just help with the promotion part, getting the venues, just, some of that kind of stuff. As far as the booking and all that other stuff, I just leave that to the other guys. But
we're just going to show up.
Oh, well, come on, man. It's Columbus, Mississippi, April 9th, man. Just show up, man. Come on.
We won't be out that way yet. But soon, dude. Soon, all of a sudden, these dudes in gold suits and masks are to walk in. You're like, oh, my God. They're actually here. Psycho.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I remember those guys, man. Oh, my goodness.
I want to share with the people real quick, too, that Dr. Quack is absolutely correct on how important promos are. Before we went on the air and old Carnage joined us, he was having a bad connection, so he kept like freezing up and the voices jumping around, and we had traumatic Marty Jannetty flashbacks. We're like, oh no, what's going to happen? And then what happened, Chris? We were reminded of the bit.
Oh, the leprechaun.
No, don't be the leprechaun. You had the light facing the wrong way, so you blew it, stupid.
Oh my gosh, well, I can't do it right. Oh well, fuck it.
Anyway, that's our favorite bit that we'll never do again.
Oh my goodness. Hey, that was good, man. Good going, guys.
Thank you very much. See, somebody, I got over with somebody.
Yeah, man, I liked it.
Doesn't matter, man, as long as you're over.
Yeah, we are going to get this Conquistadors bit going. I think that's going to be cool because it's something we were talking about earlier as well. My last heated conversation with Honky was that very issue. He's saying, dude, there's no way that me as a fan sitting in the crowd believes that your 70-year-old ass just beat this young, fit 18-year-old. Everybody who sees you do the test of strength, brother. Well, you don't get to win that one. You never should have won that one.
Yeah. No, he what does he look like? Like Father Time or Santa Claus or something like that now? Holy Jesus.
Beard now, right?
And that was kind of our motivation to do the Conquistadors thing. It's like, people want to get somebody with name recognition on their show for the draw, but then they want to throw them into these local kids, have the local kids job out, and then the imported guys just blow back out of town. The local guys are back next week, but why the fuck shouldn't they have naturally gone over?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I worked a promotion back in the early 2000s, and he brought in a lot of big names. I mean, I was the heavyweight champion at the time, was North American Championship Wrestling. And he brought in the Iron Sheik. I wrestled the Iron Sheik, and Sheik put me over. I had Superstar, the Masked Superstar, put me over. I had, all these guys come in that he used as I was the champion, and they helped put me over, made me more legit. And I feel that's what a lot of these guys need to do, and it's tough. They don't want to do it. They think that they're still in the WWE or still in WCW, and they're still making that money. Yeah. And it's not like that anymore, man. There comes a time that they need to realize they need to pass the torch a little bit and help these younger guys out, especially ones that really deserve it. I mean, most of them don't deserve it. That's the bottom line. Most of them just suck. Shouldn't be in the main event with any name, Yeah. But I feel that when you use big names like that, do it in a way that it makes everybody look good. You know what I'm saying? Right. And But I don't know, man. Some of these guys, they just think that they're still in the WWE, and they can't think like that anymore, man.
Well, they're not going to be there. They're not going to be there in the next show anyways. They're going to move on and do their thing. So
Yes, they're one and
story
out.
must
So I mean,
be-
who cares?
And it's not like
Yeah.
these names make like 1 red cent less by doing the
Nope.
job. You don't make a
Nope.
cent. You're going to sell the exact same level of gimmick you were selling.
Yep.
You're going to get your payday for the match. You know,
Yep.
just do the right thing. Like, man,
Yeah.
like how easy was it to work Sheik? Like Sheik
Sheik was easy, man. I worked Honky Tonk too. I mean, Honky Tonk was my very first main event in like 97, 98-ish. He had just left, WCW not too long before that. And so he was still real kind of popular out there. And, I worked him. I was a heel and, we went out there and had a great time. And, and so it's, and it should be more like that, Of course, I didn't go over, but but it's all right. It's not about going over. It's just about going out there and entertaining the fans, giving them their money's worth, and giving them something to believe in. I mean, that's how I feel, at least anyway. When I go out there, I try to give them something to believe in. I try to help the fans believe that what they're seeing is at least somewhat legitimate, than what's on TV.
And wrestling fans don't make it hard. Like they show up and give you money because that's exactly what they want to happen.
Right.
Tell me a story.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
Storytelling is gone, man. I mean, these kids today they couldn't tell a story if their life depended on it. It's horrible, man. If you could write it down for them and they still couldn't tell the story.
Oh God, don't write it down. No, dirty.
I kid you not, man. I worked somebody that did that. They wrote their whole freaking match down on a piece of paper, and I'm like,
"Stop it, man!"
Yeah,
I'm not.
Are you kidding me?
And I'm like, "What are you
told
doing?"
Me about that, I almost peed myself.
No, I had
my God!
Like this. He's like, "I'm reading my script." I'm like, "Script for what?" He goes, "My match." I'm like your promo?
What?
Goes, no, my match. I'm like, "Can I see that?" And he had his moves down, like he had. Like from start to finish, like I'm gonna come in, lock up, headlock, like I kid you not, here Karana, like I'm like, oh shit.
Drop down lead truck, bro.
Oh my God. I would have just tore that thing up in little shreds, threw it in his face, and just walked away laughing.
Now
fun, dude.
You're gonna have
I was on the show with him. I didn't work him, I was on the show, but actually I'm like, well, good luck, dude.
Oh my God, dude.
You still should rip that son of a bitch up.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Or at least balled it up and threw it at him.
What kind of a stupid ass gimmick is Truck 30?
I don't know, dude.
I'm still brewed on that, man.
Is he like?
I don't know, dude. I don't know where it has. I even said it in my promo. I'm like, this got to be the stupidest name I've ever heard of a wrestler before. It makes no sense because you're trying to look like Stone Cold, even though you don't even really look like Stone Cold. You look like a fat out of shape Stone Cold, but. He's just, it's like Truck 30. What the hell is that, dude? Is that, I don't know. I couldn't even come up with anything, witty to say about it because it was just so stupid.
We should tell him, I'm a professional. So I do my research and my diligence. And I found no online presence of you. That's how much of a threat you are.
Yeah, exactly. I never heard of the guy. When he told me I was wrong, I'm like, well, who the hell is it? Oh, man, he's been in the business for like over 20 years. Well, shit, I've been in the business 28 years and I ain't never heard of him. So you tell me, I've wrestled all over the East Coast.
Yeah, and that's when it's somebody putting on and believing their own hype. Because
exactly.
They'd say, "Oh, these guys have been a tag team for 10 years." These guys are like 23.
Yeah,
how have they been a tag team for 10 fucking years?
13? Yeah. You're 13 years old or what? What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
We always tell those kids, please, just go out there and listen tonight. And
I love the guys that come into the locker room and oh yeah, man, I did like a dark match for WWE or something like that. Okay, well, did anybody ever see it? Oh no, it wasn't on TV or nothing. No, well then what the hell are you saying it for, man? It means nothing, dude. It means nothing.
Yeah, my response would have been, no shit. That's what a fucking dark match means. Is it's not on TV? I'm asking if anybody saw it.
Yeah, if anybody see it? No. Okay, well then just shut the hell up, man. You're not a WWE superstar. Okay, so don't even say it and just shut the hell up and go sit down and put your little boots on.
Like this guy, Tony Jones, we knew in California, man, he would get dark matches all the time. And we were there one time watching the show, and he goes to the ring, and the whole goddamn crowd is chanting, "Who are you? Who are you?" They never do that to the dark match guys, but they always did it to Tony. He just couldn't fucking win, man.
That's funny.
And I'd say, Tony, why don't you grab that microphone from the announcer? I'll tell you the fuck I am, and say something to him, because they'll get mad in the back. Dude, it's easier to ask forgiveness and permission. Just do it.
Hey, they did that back in the day, man. All the big guys back in the day, they just went out there and said shit, and whatever happens, happens, and probably 80% of the time it got over and it was great. So I mean, you don't know unless you try it,
True. Absolutely.
We are coming up to the end of our illustrious hour, but what all you got to plug? We're going to stay in touch about this Atlanta thing, dude. I might show up with my Kindle stick.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a great thing. It's called MomoCon, which I thought was a Hawaiian luau event, but apparently it's not.
It's called
but it's Atlanta, Georgia, and it's a 4-day over Memorial Day weekend, 26th to 29th. 4 days of just Kane will be there. Some other big names will be there. A lot of indie guys will be there. It's 4 days of matches, meet and greets, all kind of stuff. It's the guy that's running is a great guy, and I'm hoping this is going to be a successful event. I know tickets are selling like hotcakes, so if anybody's in the Atlanta area, please come out for this. Check it out. I know tickets are on sale now. It's a long way away, but you better get them now because I'm going to tell you this. I think this thing is going to be a really hot event. He's also working on things in Florida, Texas, and other areas. He's trying to do another one of these things, so that's great. April 9th, I'll be in Columbus, Mississippi for ICW promotion I've worked with near and dear for the past few years. I'm glad to be a part of it. And, anything else, you could just Google Bad Boy Carnage. I'm not hard to find, and that goes for all you jabronis, even with the name Truck 30 that suck cutting a promo. I'm not hard to find, you little bitch. But anyway, yeah, just Google Bad Boy Carnage, a bunch of jabronis. You'll find me. Just step into the ring with me, and I'll show you what it's like to actually have your ass beat by a professional wrestler.
Yes.
And that's how that goes. Yeah, but MomoCon? Really?
Hey, trust me, man. I didn't name it, and like I said, when I was first asked about it, I thought it was a Hawaiian luau or some kind of Hawaiian wrestling event. I thought that was the name of the promotion or something, but no, it's.
That's funny because I heard that name and I thought that's somewhere the cast.
Oh no. Oh, Chris.
Oh, gosh, dang it. We are just a bunch of funny cards on here, we is.
Oh, my God. Hey, no, I do want to appreciate and thank you guys for having me on. I really enjoyed myself. You guys are just too much. And I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys down the road. And, let's do something together, man. Definitely. Keep in touch with me and let's do something, man. We got to do something.
Yeah, you've been entertaining. You're definitely welcome to come on back to WresleShoot and say hattie any old time.
Well, we don't say it like that, but but yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
I was just trying to make Chris comfortable because he's in Texas.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But here, real quick before we go, let's give one more. Everybody give a big shout out to our gracious sponsor for tonight, ZipRecruiter. Go to ZipRecruiter.com to find the best employees and the best employers and the bestest shit that you could possibly fucking find. ZipRecruiter.com.
ZipRecruiter. Hey, thanks, guys. Man. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. Thank you for joining us. Honey, you got anything left you want to add?
Nothing, man. Can't top that.
I got nothing either, sweetheart. We'll be back next week for another action-packed and exciting episode of WresleShoot. Alcohol.